Jeffy and SpongeBob, man, that rivalry was good. I mean, like, it was like, got 1,000 views, but this time, let's see who would win in a total war. Team YouTube. For Team YouTube, we have Jeffy, SML Mario, Mr. Goodman, SMG4, Maggie, Frollo, PewDiePie, Wiz, Moto, Red, Fred, Cute Mario Bros. Mario, Steve, Tyrannosaurus, Anthony Padilla, and Walter Well. Now we have Nick. It is SpongeBob, the leader, Mr. Krabs, Mrs. Puff, Jimmy Neutron, Sandy, Zim, Patchy the Pirate, Jenny, Tough Lips, Jorgen, Dave, Danny Phantom, Dora, Kyle, Crimson Chimp, and last is Dr. Blowhole. I'm Westby, and it's my job to see who would win the fight. Now Team YouTube, man, I just love, those guys. But now let's talk for Team YouTube, which is our first member, Jeffy. Jeffy is one of the main characters, essentially, of the Super Mario Logan franchise. He is comment of an anti-hero like Bowser Jr. He has art skills, getting stuff out of nowhere, superhuman strength, and teleportation. Next is SML Mario, the father of Jeffy. He is a fan version of the Mario characters, but he's quite the same, except he's quite stupid. But he does have fireballs, size shifting, and flight and pyrokinesis. Next we have Mr. Goodman. Mr. Goodman is a restriction character of the SML of the Super Mario Logan videos. He was Black Yoshi's archenemy in the old other videos. Although Goodman was a hero in the older videos, with Bowser being the main actionistic. But now Mr. Goodman is quite of a jerk. He does have a good arsenal, like a gun, hammer, axe strength, and high intelligence. Next is SMG4. SMG4 is an animated show by Glitch Productions. Following Mario is going on his stupid adventures, but he does have a good strength, speed, durability, and good arsenal. Next is Maggie. Maggie is like an inkling character from Super Mario Glitchy 4 or series. She's first appearance is if Mario was in Splatoon, and they could become friends with Mario's. But she does have good transportation, martial arts, weaponry, human endurance, and high intelligence. Next up is the Frollo. Well, we know all the Frollo is bad, but this Frollo is quite good. He's also really helpful with his good friends. And next is PewDiePie. Man, the greatest YouTuber of all until T-Series surpass him. Go subscribe to PewDiePie, guys. Next up, well, I think he likes you. Moto. Moto is a level character no one can understand his power. His power is so great that not even Shaggy can calculate him. Moto can do anything, break the laws of physics, but Moto is quite invincible. Next up is Wiz, the Wiz. Wiz is like the guy from Death Battle who armors their skills. Man, I love Death Battle, but now let's see if he could be in a good fight. Next up is Fred from Samster 567. He is, however, unlikely origin character, but he has a very bad temper and gets angry with the gang, including Scooby-Doo, quite a bit. Next is Red, the powerfulest member. Red is the main enemy in Godzilla Creepypasta, a demonic presence, a copy of Godzilla Monsters and Monsters, which he is a great tragedy of the past of a person named Zack. But he is a good shapeshifter, demonic fire breath, great manipulation, strong superhuman status, and really high intelligence. Next up is Steve from Futuristic. He has good shorts, sizzling, creativity, mining, and hunting, even though he does have a wand, but it only works on his world. Next up is Cute Mario Bros. Mario. Mario has appeared in nearly every episode of Cute Mario Bros. Singly in mission. He does have the same powers as Mario, but he's quite made of plastic. Next up is the Tyrannosaurus from the Dinosaur Battle World Championship. He is quite of a genius and quite really strong. Took lots of hits from other dinosaurs and literally won the tournament. Even though he even defeated the Indominus Rex, but he got help. Next is Anthony Padilla. Anthony is often known as smarter and more mature than Ian, because well he does have a good movie, but he does kind of less smosh. But don't worry, Anthony is quite good. Next up is Walter the Whale. Him and his boyfriend Zilla always goes on adventures together. Man, I love those videos. But now let's talk about Team YouTube. We have SpongeBob SquarePants. He is quite the popular anime TV shows of Nick. Nick, voiced by Tom Kenny, but his creator died, but I can't remember his name. But he has good shape-shifting, superhuman strength, leadership, climbing, and good regeneration. Next up is Mr. Krabs. Powers, Eugene Krabs is really cheap and he loves money. But he does have good intelligence, leadership, and has good strength. Next is Mrs. Puff. Mrs. Puff is a major on-off action against this SpongeBob. She is SpongeBob's budding teacher and tries to get rid of him, but fails. Next up is Jimmy Neutron. Born 14 March. He is actually really smart and like one of the smartest members of Nickelodeon. Next up is Sandy. Sandy Sandy the Squirrel is one of SpongeBob's best friends. Sandy lives in Texas. And there he has good science skills, karate, and good intelligence. Next is Zem. Invader Zem is a titular main project of a villain. The main character is actually a villain and take over the world. He has good intelligence and has access to tech, weapons, and gadgets. Next is Patchy the Pirate, which is SpongeBob's #1 fan. He is also in the SpongeBob episodes, but I'm pretty sure you might meet him in this Total War. Next up is Toughless. Mr. Toughless was a very comical last name, and he's wondered why. The truth is his last name refused to the acting career. He is back in the 80s, and he's a great idol. Next is Jenny. Jenny was created by a scientist. She is friends with some kids, and she has good flying skills, superhuman strength, and durability. Next is Dave. He has quite a short temper. At times, he is usually annoyed by Alvin's actings, and he punishes him in merciless behavior. Next is Jorgen, the powerfulest member of Team Nick. Jorgen is like one of the strongest fairies. He has good massive strength, fairy magic, cunning, and has in control of the rule book. Next up is Dora, which some people think someone thinks she's powerful, but no. Dora has good surviving skills in the backpack, and she's quite like a 7-year-old. Next is Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom was just a 14-year-old boy with his parents who wants to capture ghosts until he went in it and kinda turned into a ghost. But he has good ghost powers, invisibility, electromagnetic manipulation, and ghostly ray and telekinesis. Next up is Kyle. He uses a 10th wizard school, but he expelled due to using magic spells on one of his teachers, but I'm pretty sure he might use it on T-Rex in this Total War. Next is the Crimson Gem. He is Timmy Turner's favorite superhero and the Very Odd Parents, voiced by now former late night talk show host Jay Leon. Last is Dr. Blowhole. Dr. Blowhole was just a dolphin. Was just like a dolphin, like doing good tricks. Man, lots of people love those stuff. Until he kinda, was doing a flaming trick and kinda burned his eye. Okay, really, why would anyone put these stuff on dolphins? That's really dangerous. But he has really good intelligence. Alright, but maybe, let's see. Alright, this Total War is gonna get ready. This will have no prep time, no outside help, well, I think so, but, and no home field advantage. Let the battle begin! I'm so excited. Fight. Dora, I can't do that. Okay, I can't do that either, Steve. Okay, guys, stop. Alright, if you guys want to fight, how about you both go in the trash? What a waste of my time.
Do we really have to choose him to be our next spokesperson?
Sorry guys,
He's
that
so
was just a
boring.
stupid commercial. Sorry
Sounds
guys.
like you're on the
Okay. KO. Finally, it's over. Finally over. God. Okay. Why did Team YouTube won? Well, this was quite equal. Both teams had surpassed each other in a way, but YouTube team had Red, which is the power, and Red and Jordan were the powerful members. So let's talk about them. Jordan may have the arsenal, but Red was a lot stronger, more durable because he was scaled to Godzilla, and he has lots of experience. And besides, Danny and Jenny were quite good, but they could not take down Red's final form. And some characters like SMG4 were a lot durable like Red. And some YouTube characters could kill Danny and Jenny. Nick would be screwed by Red's final form, anyway. Now, you guys wondering how could Jeffy beat SpongeBob? Well, SpongeBob is like a lot durable. But I think they're both, but Jeffy and SpongeBob are both equal in speed, because like Jeffy dodged a bullet that was close to him, and SpongeBob has speed. But when it comes to Arsenal, Jeffy has Smart Jeffy and some other types, and has a pencil and a gun and a mouse, so he takes on Arsenal. And now Jeffy is quite smart by Smart Jeffy. And he does watch SpongeBob a lot, so he might know Jeffy's weakness. And yes, Nick may be good, but YouTube characters has the greatest. But YouTube was great. Well, has a lot of strong characters. Looks like SpongeBob and SpongeBob will never have the victory. The winner is Team YouTube. Finally, well, Season 3 is over, guys, but don't worry. Season 4 will come back around August. Like, I don't know, but like somewhere around August. See ya. Hope you liked this Total War.